Hi everyone, welcome to another Sweet Talk with Sweet Pea. I'm Annette and today Deanna's joining me as we go through some of the latest releases we've had over the last couple of weeks. Deanna, how have you been?
Good. This is a surprise Sweet Talk. Only found out about it today, but it's good.
And it's probably our take
15.
So bear with us. So we're going to be running through the latest releases. We've got some current sew-alongs. We've got some brand new sew-alongs starting next week. We've got some mystery block of the months, mystery block of the weeks, and some sales.
Should we talk about the designs first?
Yes, I think so. So we've got them listed. So we've just had our Australian design sale finished this week, but we do have probably a couple of weeks ago we had this one released. Was it, Deanna?
Yes, this is the little possum.
A brush tail add-on block. So he was designed and digitised to be the add-on for our beautiful Australian animal quilt. We do have other add-on blocks available on the website for this quilt as well.
Got a kangaroo, a platypus, koala, and we've also got a magpie.
That's for the Australian birds, isn't it?
Yes.
This one? But they're all designed to be interchanged. So that's the Australian animal table runner. But you'll see on the website all the other add-on blocks that you can possibly get. But here's a cute little fella. We've got little fur on his chest. And the beautiful embroidery, Deanna, that on the little possum. It's got cute little ears too.
This is the only time I like to see a possum when it's embroidered, not in real life.
Yes, because they eat all of our plants.
They eat all my plants.
Okay, so that's that. We had a beautiful, talking about other little things on plants. This is our lady beetle cushion. It can be made in a 4x4, 5x5, 6x6 and 7x7 hoop.
Naomi digitised this one.
Yeah, she's very clever, isn't she?
Very nice.
I think we've got it upside down, have we? Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Because there's the little lady beetle's legs. We've used some of our red faux leather on that too.
Yeah, and the flowers are faux leather too, the lolly pink and the aqua blue.
You don't need to do that, but we just like putting a little bit of different textures in our blocks.
Yes.
So that's a good one. So these are the blocks. So these were all made in a 6x6 hoop, and they've kind of got the sashing that's done in the hoop as well. So then you just join the 4 blocks together and you have a beautiful cushion. And we give you the instructions how to put the borders on and the binding and to make the back, which is just like an envelope flap on that one. So you get the instructions for all of that.
You could put clasps on it too if you wanted to make it more secure.
That's right. That's the lady beetle cushion.
And then
this cushion is our current Kiss sew-along. So Kiss sew-along means keeping it simple sew-along. This is another of Naomi's designs. So it's four different blocks. And they've all been put together in this beautiful cushion.
Yeah, so this one does actually have the closures on the back, so you can close it. I think this one might be a little bit full because
we're stuffing too much.
Too big.
This one can be made in multiple blocks as well. That's sew-along. This Kiss sew-along's running until the 31st of January, so you've still got time to join this Facebook sew-along group. Everyone who joins the sew-along groups will get a 30% discount code that'll be displayed in that relevant Facebook group.
Yeah, so the code's always found in the featured posts at the top of the page. If you're on your phone or your computer, you can just find it under featured posts and the code will be in there. This cushion would look really nice with this cushion as well.
Yeah, they go, don't they?
If you wanted to make a
garden
quilt
theme.
Or something, or a garden theme for your living room.
That's the thing with these designs, you can mix and match the blocks.
Yeah, you
as long as you're using the same hoop size.
Yeah, you could have lady beetles in here, but
yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
And then the possum that eats all the plants.
No, possum.
No. He triggered Deanna.
Yes.
So we've got a couple of bag designs too, Deanna. You've got them on your side.
Yes. So I have this bag.
So this is called our Tropical Leaves bag, and it can be made in a 5x7, a 6x10, or a 7x12 hoop.
It's a lined bag, but if you wanted to, you could add pockets and zips to it as well. But this is the one that we've done, just with the basic lining, and it has the clasp. We've used our faux leather in all the panels, and then Cassie's just picked like a white lacy background, which is really pretty.
It's like a broderie anglaise, isn't it?
Yeah, and then
but once again, you can choose any fabrics any textures that you like.
And it's the same on the back as well. And it's pretty good size. Like you can fit a lot of things in there.
So this was made in this is the size that you'd get if you use the 6x10 hoop to make it. We do put the finished dimensions on the website, so when you go to the product, listed down there in the product description, we'll have the finished sizes for the relevant hoops that you've used. So there's that one, and now we've got a cute little purse, Deanna.
So this is the Gone for a Stroll shoulder bag. It's perfect for going for a stroll. There's 2 zipper compartments in here, so one's a little bit smaller. I guess if you're walking a dog, you could put your doggy bags in there to take with you.
Or doggy treats.
Doggy treats. You could fit your phone in there, a little purse. Pretty handy size. It comes in the 5x7, 6x10 and 7x12, so we would have done this in the 6x10. We've just used a pre-made
model it,
pre-made strap, so that's what this looks like.
It's just perfect for when you want to go out for a stroll. You don't want to take a big handbag, but you just need something to put your bits and pieces in if you don't have pockets.
Yeah, it's the trapunto style as well that we really like. So it's the dense embroidery in here, surrounded by triple stitch.
So we've used our pewter in the faux leather for this particular purse, with like it's like a bronze thread, which is our Embroidery thread, of course.
I think that colour's Dijon gold.
Dijon gold, there you go. And the back's just plain. But you can make that in all fabric. You can make it a mixture, as we have with fabrics and PU. We've used our beautiful zippers. So that's our Gone for a Stroll shoulder purse. That's a bit of a tongue twister, Deanna.
It is a bit of a tongue twister.
Another one that's been released recently is a very versatile design that everyone's been asking for, which is the flying geese border blocks.
Oh, yes.
So they're featured here. Jade will have that flashed up on the screen for you. You can make them in a variety of sizes, so there's many sizes in that one. The 4x4 going right up to the larger sizes. So just check on the website for that. That's something that'll be really good to have in your machine embroidery library.
Yeah, because you can use that design, because it is just the border, so you can use it on any design that you like, that you think it will match.
Okay, we've had a quilt design released too this week, dear.
Yes, we have.
Amazing. So we've got it down here.
It's very big.
It's huge.
This is the My Music quilt. Alison designed this one. It's very nice.
Yeah, it's got lots of stippling on blocks, and then the big applique pieces that come together to form the records.
Can't really show you how big it is, but it's...
It can be made in 4x4, 5x5, 6x6 and 7x7.
So this design is perfect for personalisation. So we haven't included the files with the text on here, but we do have instructions. We have a video with instructions on how to add text to your projects. So whether or not you want to add specific album names or music styles, you can do that. That's one way to personalise it.
I think that's what people will be doing. A lot of people are saying, "Oh, I'm an Elvis fan. I'm going to put, names of his records on here and stuff," and that's why we haven't included the words, because it's just something that people will do on their own machine, their own software.
Another way you could personalise it is if you have a lot of old band t-shirts that you don't ever wear, because I know that I have a lot of band t-shirts that I don't wear but I don't want to get rid of, so that would be a perfect way to use them up, so you can always see them and remember all the concerts you went to.
Or use music themed fabrics. So we've used a lot of music themed fabrics here. But then it's got different quilting on it. So it's got music themed quilting embroidery. And then these have all been embroidered on as well. There's a lot of detail in there. So if you go to the website and look up that product, this music quilt, you'll be able to see all the different photos on the different blocks, Deanna.
Yes. So you get the 3 different sizes of the vinyl or record, depending on where you're from, you might call it a different thing. But so you have the really big ones, then you have the medium size, and then you have this small one. The small one's done in one of these small blocks. It takes nine blocks to make this big record, and then this one is
in 9 as
well. 9 as well, just a little bit on each corner.
Yeah. But wouldn't this be good, Deanna, as a cushion or a pillow? Like you could use these 4 blocks and make a small one with that, or you could make a bigger one with one of the records on.
Yeah. Lots of options.
I can't wait to see that.
So we've just released our new Easter Block of the Week Soul Along. This is another mystery sew along. It's not as long as the yearly one. This one started yesterday on the 27th of January, and it's going to be finished on the 31st. So the last block will be released on the 31st of March. So yesterday we released the blocks. We actually released 2 to start with because they'll be like the center point of the quilt. So there's 2 different blocks that were released yesterday, and you'll use them to make the center of your quilt.
I think we did that, Deanna, because we're trying to have enough time for people to have made the blocks and put the quilt together in time for Easter. So it's 12 blocks altogether.
Mm-hmm.
But
yes, because
for this first week that's just gone, we've released the blocks.
Yeah, the 2 blocks, because we had a lot of comments about previous block of the week for Christmas, Halloween, or Easter, that people might like to have more time to finish the project before the actual holiday starts. So we are trying to give people a bit more time to finish it and be able to decorate their houses with these quilts. So each Spring Things block will be discounted by 30% for the 7 days after it's been released. So for this one that was released yesterday, the 2 blocks you'll have until the following Friday to get that discount. That's right. So there are a total of 12 wonder-filled blocks in this quilt to keep you going until Easter time. Each block can be made into the 4x4, 5x5, 6x6 or 7x7 hoops.
And it's an automatic discount,
yeah,
so you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, you don't need code.
No, you just put the block into the cart. If it's just been released, you'll get 30% off that block for the first week.
Yep.
But anyone can go after that and purchase it. It'll just be full price.
Yes. So, and then when the sew-along's finished, all of the sew-alongs, that is like a block of the week or block of the month, at the end of the final block's release, we will upload the bulk pack. So then if you want to buy the bulk pack, you can, but you'll also get discounted every week this way.
And I can assure you it is going to be an absolutely beautiful block.
It's so
quilt.
cute.
Well, as you can see by the first 2 blocks that we've released, you can sort of see the general theme of it, and it's going to be along that same vein. It's just a very pretty... Okay, so moving it along, Deanna, now we've got our mystery block of the month quilt, which is our ethereal quilt. Ethereal Grove quilt.
Ethereal Grove, yes.
It's absolutely beautiful. We've only had the first block released so far. Next week on the 1st of February, we'll be releasing the second block. It is just, the blocks we've seen in the group are just lovely because it's a wedge. So people have been making that one block 4 times, and it gives you the big centre. And if you go into that Facebook group, you can just see some beautiful photos of whatever, all the colour combinations. I haven't seen one that I don't like yet.
No, there's a lot of good inspiration in the
there
group.
There is. It's just
Emma's
wonderful.
Emma designed and digitized this one, and she's done a really good job. So I'm very excited to see what it looks like at the end of the year. But for this sew along for the Ethereal Grove, if you're in the Facebook group, we do have a suggested layout of what we're going to do for this quilt. So it is a mystery, but we do have a layout of block 1 and then where you would put block 2. And so we made the 6x6 size of this block, and every month for 12 months, we'll surprise you with another unique quilt block, and you will have seen the layout in the Facebook group, so you'll have sort of like a bit of an idea of how it comes together. And every month, the new block will be released on the first Wednesday of that month. Yes. You'll also get 30% off that current block until the next block gets released. So that's actually for a whole month. You'll get 30% off that Ethereal Grove quilt block. The release times for each new block is listed in the Facebook group, so we'll have the link down below for you to join that Facebook group. I suggest you do, because it's just wonderful. Even if you have no intention of sewing it, I just think just to see all of the wonderful designs that are being made. Once again, you don't need a code for that block. You just put that in your cart and it'll automatically discount by 30% while that block is current. When the new block gets released on the first Wednesday of the next month, that previous block will go up to full price. So if you want to take advantage of that 30% discount, get the blocks as they get released. Yeah.
Okay.
This is our new February sew-along, our main sew-along for the month. It's a beautiful quilt. It's called the Bottoms Up Quilt. So it's got a combination of dense satin stitch, I guess you would say, and then just some simple quilting embroidery throughout with different flowers and swirls. This one is, I think we've used a mixture of calf facet and we've used some batik in this one, I think.
Yeah, it's all nice and bright, but you don't need to make it bright.
Yeah.
So it's very hard to see probably from a distance, but yeah, there is beautiful embroidery on these blocks. So once again, with this sew along, the monthly sew along, you can make anything you like with the blocks, but you need to use all the blocks that's in the design. All the details for this sew along will be posted in the February sew along group, which will, this sew along starts on the 2nd of February. And all the details will be there. There'll be a 30% discount code in the group for anyone who joins, Deanna.
Yeah, so you will need to get the discount for this sew along, you will need to get the discount code,
yep.
which will be in the featured post at the top of the page. This is meant to be a sneak peek. This is a very big sneak peek.
I know, maybe we should just fold it over now, Deanna.
So that one goes...
Anyway, it'll give people an idea of sort of colour combinations and things so they can get organised for that sew along.
From the 2nd till the 27th of February, that's that one.
Then we have our Kiss sew along, which is our Keeping It Simple sew along. It starts on the 6th of February, so a little while yet. It's called our Flip and Fold purse. There's another word in there.
Flip and fold jumble purse.
Flip and fold
It's
jumble purse.
Flip and Fold jumble purse.
This is
absolutely
really cute.
beautiful. I love this purse. It might, if you're new to machine embroidery, you might be a bit scared when you see it, but it's actually very easy. The flip and fold technique is one of the easiest ones that you can do. There'll be a placement line for the fabric as part of the design file, so the machine will stitch down a placement line and you'll know where to put your piece of fabric. You place it down on the wrong side up. The machine will stitch that fabric down to that placement line. You flip it over your fabric then, and then the machine will then stitch it down again. So it's very, very simple, and it's a very, very quick method.
And it's really good for using up any scraps of fabric.
Yeah, there's a lot of lots of little pieces there.
But it's also a really good project for the Keeping It Simple sew along, because you get to learn how to do the flip and fold method. You get to learn how to put a zipper in if you haven't done that before. That's done in the hoop. And then
the
also...
the purse is completely lined. That's all done in the hoop as well.
And there's also some box corners. So,
so this is
you
really...
probably might have done box corners, but there's a few different techniques in this purse that you can learn if you're a beginner.
And our instructions are so well laid out in our sew-alongs particularly, so if you've never done this technique before, as long as you follow each step in order, you'll end up with this end result. The good thing about these box corners is it helps the purse stand up. So particularly if it's like a cosmetic bag or something, you can have your hands free then, because you don't need to be holding it while you're fishing in your bag. So that comes in different sizes as well. All the details for this design will be posted in the sew along group closer to when it starts. The discount code for the 30% on that design will be posted in the Facebook group when it starts on the 6th of February, Deanna.
In the featured post, that's where the code will be.
Yep, with all the other details of prizes.
And there'll be the list of prizes, how to enter, the rules of it, and then the final date to have it submitted by to enter the competition.
Yep. So just you can join those Facebook groups now. If you've been in the January Facebook sew along Facebook group or the January Kiss sew along group, there's no need to change groups. We just change the name of the group when it gets a bit closer. Facebook doesn't let me change the name of the group until right on the day just about. But if you're in that group, you don't need to move. Just wait until the day that the sew along starts and all the details are there.
Yes.
So, Deanna, let's check our... Oh no, we've still got more exciting news.
We do have...
Stop.
We do have more exciting news. So
sales.
We have a sale that has already started because we're coming to you from the future. So we have 2 sales running this week. We just had the Australia sale, which has finished. And we've also got the sale, 2 sales running. So the first major sale is 40% off all machine embroidery designs on our website. So if you've got a big wish list or you've been eyeing off some designs.
And so Deanna, that includes all of these new designs as well, doesn't it? That we've been talking about. Yes. So any design on the website, old, new releases.
Yep, so
40% off.
It'll be from the 26th of January till the 31st. So you've got until, I think, Tuesday. Is it on an automatic discount, that one, Deanna? Yes, it is. So you don't need a code for that 40% off sale. That's all automatic. You don't need to put anything in for that one. But then we do have one more sale that you will need a code for. So we are running another sale at the same time, so from the 26th of January till the 31st of January. If you spend over $100 on any Sweet Pea Essentials product, you'll get 20% off. So there is a code for that, so you will have to put that code in. It will be on the screen. Yes, it'll be on the screen. So to get 20% off, all you have to do is make sure that you add in $100 of physical products into your cart. So it has to be $100 of physical products. It can't be just $50 of designs and $50 of product. And then you'll get the code. It's SWPEA SS20.
That's going to be on the screen. So
that will be on the screen, and it'll also be in our newsletter, which would have been sent out today. So that sale will go until the 31st of January, which is a Tuesday. And again, you get 20% off all physical products if you add $100 of physical products into your cart. So it's a good sale because if you've had a list of tools that you need, or you've run out of fabric, or you have some projects coming up that you want to get some matching supplies for, this is a really good time. So you just spend $100 and you'll get the 20% off when you use the code. So you'll have to put the code in at checkout to get that discount.
There's a tab on the website up the top that says Shop Supplies, so if you want to click on that, it'll open up and you'll see all the physical items that we have for sale. So we've got cutting boards, applique mats, we've got all our big range of zippers, we have our faux leathers, we've got corks, we've got stabilisers, we've got batting, bag stiffeners, all our whole range of threads, which is behind your shoulder over there, Deanna, and our beautiful fabrics. Everything will be at 20%. as long as you put $100 worth of physical product into your cart.
And the code.
And the code.
Yeah, so that's it for sales.
I think so.
Yeah.
That was so much information. You may want to keep replaying this video to get all the different sections.
Or maybe you just want to read the newsletter as well, because it'll also be in there.
James is going to be flashing up the important information on the screen too, so that'll help everyone out as well. But yes, if you ever wanted to know what's happening, you can either go to the Facebook group, we put all our important information into the announcement section at the top of the page, or go straight to the website where it's always going to be.
Yeah, and if you would like to sign up for the newsletter and you're not sure how, just send us an email at customer.service@swpea.com. And we'll add you to the mailing list. We send out a newsletter every Wednesday and Saturday with prize winners, competitions, sales, and new products. So don't miss out.
Thanks everybody for joining in today. Thanks, Deanna.
Thank you.
Bye.
So if you've liked any products on the video this week, you can go to our website, which is swpea.com.